Okay, so it showed us a new world map.
An additional defensive spell. Please complete
How many
the
quests am I gonna
assignments
get?
I've given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Holy, so many things to do. Okay, so I think first we're gonna do the Herbology class quest. Then we might do that other one. Oh shit, that's a change of scenery. I just got hit with like a straight green. Yeah, there's fast travel. Let's learn. Because I love learning. Also totally not sarcasm.
Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is
Her name's
to see
Professor
you again,
Garlic.
Lenora dear. Oh, here.
Is she
Your
French?
news for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We
I'm
do
not a
look forward to
rose.
growing together.
She's so
How
punny.
thrilling it
So
is
incredibly
to have everyone
punny.
back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The proof
Knowledge.
is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
I have no idea what she just said.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh, I watched the movies.
Accio.
I know this. I studied.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Isn't that like the screaming little gremlin thing?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh shit. That's for the OnlyFans, man. Calm down. Oh! Bald. Bald.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
I legit just turned down my own volume. Those noisy buggers.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Yeah, I love my blankets dirty. Covered in soil and dirt.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now,
Is
for
that
our
it?
next task, we'll be planting
Okay, we have
dittany
more.
at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student. I wonder.
Haha, you're in trouble, new student.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Lame.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient.
Okay, plant Dittany.
Potion, as you
10
also know
minutes.
from Professor Sharp's class.
I ain't waiting 10 minutes, buddy.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited
Can it kill me?
to uses outside outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Yeah, I gathered that. But I am still gonna stick my finger in its mouth.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Yeah, whatever, nerd.
Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian.
Yeah, I beat his
He's
ass.
good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. Here we are. Home of the Go on. Now, see that?
I'm gonna take them all.
Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
What dummy? Ah. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's so vicious.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there.
Yeah, sure, let's
Trolls in
bring a
Hogsmeade and
fucking
such.
munching cabbage
You
to a
can't
fight
be
against
above throwing a
Voldemort.
cruciferous vegetable if
I'm sure
necessary.
that'll go well.
Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Head back to
Take your
class,
time.
that's
I'll see you
lame.
back in class.
Let's go do some naughty things. This can't hurt me? Stupid cactus. Wait a second.
Revelio.
Dun, 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 dun. Yo, nerds, what's up?
Gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good.
Missing
as
digits
they
that you
seem to
can
be
see.
quite green fingers. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Don't care for
Thank you,
plants.
Professor, but looking
I'ma
after
be
plants
honest.
isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yeah, no. Not happening. Quest complete herbology class. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back here, aren't I?
Only cost me my
Get my Dittany. I didn't ask.
We must first understand it. That
So
goes
what's
too
next?
fast.
So next we have to attend potions class. Sure, that'll also be thrilling.
Maybe Auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school.
Sup nerds, let's brew some moonshine. Cause that's the only magic I know. Magic moonshine, baby.
Potions is one of the most
Hey,
challenging
knock off
and
Snape.
hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. You must stir your cauldron in the correct direction.
What?
Please
That
be
doesn't even make
meticulous when
sense.
adding powder to
It
your
was.
potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Hulk lump juice? Where do you get that from? I'm fast as hell, boy.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Well, it's not really that hard.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your
Dude, it was so easy. I pressed X and then
you'd also do well to
my
practice
thumbstick in
brewing
a
the
circle.
defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Luck. Imagine.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah, why? What's in there?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the
How could I forget?
Listen,
Oh, wait, I
anyone
did.
with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Say less.
I'll get you the
I'm
fruit
down.
feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I really don't want to know what you're going to do with that feather.
A well-prepared
Mongrel fur? Secret letter? Eggs? Because obviously you need eggs for a potion. The feather. Yeah, I think he might miss that feather.
potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience.
What do you want me to make?
Thorough.
Edurus. Felix Felicis? That could be handy. But for now, we make that.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Is it gonna blow up?
Wait, it's not supposed
Please
to.
blow
Ah!
up. Yeah!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now?
It's
Mr.
alright, Kay.
Weasley?
You'll get him next time.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You cost us
Weasley did not do this
points!
on his own. His
Yeah, he did.
accomplice will answer to me as
No
well.
proof. There's no video evidence.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Proof. Where's the proof?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning.
I don't know
As
what you're
for the
talking
work you
about.
did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
God damn, these professors talk forever, dude.
Each of us has had enough excitement for
Holy
one
shit.
day. Class is dismissed.
Quest complete potions class. You fucked up, Gareth. Level 9. We get to have a look at Hogwarts from the outside now? Let me just get a better view. God damn. That is one big castle. Ooh, I see China's putting up air balloons in Hogwarts now. Yikes. Might have to shoot it down. Nah, can't shoot it down. We'll have to call in a favor. What is that noise he makes when he falls? Mr. Sheep. What can I do with you? Oh! I didn't know you could do that. Oh, is it dead? It's good. Hey, come back here. Sorry about that. He's fine. He'll walk it off. Whose house is this? Hagrid? Are you in here, buddy? Got free stuff.
Revelio.
Groundskeeper's tools.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, that was a long-ass run to get over here. There's no fast travel here. Oh, it's right there. Nice.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Actually, I do mind. Just
They
kidding.
want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
That's
Just
exactly
before we
what the
came to
last guy
Hogwarts.
said.
In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Dude, you weren't
What
supposed to
does
tell
that
anyone
mean?
about that.
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I
Yeah,
shall never forget
nothing
what
to
you
worry about.
Verona stand
It
up
was a
to
piece of
Rookwood and
cake.
Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably, would not discuss details with their student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on
Holy
your guard.
dialogue, man. These NPCs talk more than the Horizon Forbidden West characters. And that was a lot.
What's going on here?
Like, holy, that's my only gripe with this game. They talk so goddamn much. The cutscenes go forever.
Archie, I don't have time to argue.
Revelio.
Repeatedly not to stray
Aw.
far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
Got a side quest?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
What do you need?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said
Since
as much,
when?
they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you.
I regret talking to you.
You'd been under
Your
better
dialogue went forever.
circumstances.
I just want to wizard some shit, dude.
After what Ranrock did to
Whoa.
that goblin banker at Grey
What a view
Gods,
from here.
I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
I gotta do the edge walk. Slow and steady, and then we pan. Boom. Alright, main question.
Come this way. Think.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi, speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
You punks really threatening an old woman? With wands? Think again, bud. I have cabbages. And flamethrower. And wizardry you've never
Tell
seen
Rookwood
before.
to find me himself.
Oh, watch the light
Who's this
go out of
chump?
your eyes.
Is that a threat? Cool. Coming to that. Nope. Eat barrel. Do a flip.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Because you have the Krabby
Victor
Patty secret
Rookwood's
formula.
Thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Oh my god, I considered skipping that so badly.
It's just over there by my tent.
You could legit cut out half that dialogue.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm trusting you. Oh, this thing?
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Light 'em up, baby.
This is uncharted. Merlin's beard!
How did you not know that, Granny? So obvious. Yeah, Merlin kinda sucks. His trials were super easy.
Beard, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Yeah, how thrilling. Yeah.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here.
You know, I don't know
Now,
what's
I've got what
worse.
I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes.
The
and
length of, like, the dialogue in this game, or that one mission in God of War Ragnarok where Atreus first meets Angerboda. They're both just... Ugh. What do we do now? I'm just stuck out here.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Let's break my ankles.
Revelio.
I got something botanical.
If you're here for my wares,
No, I'm not here for your wares. You have none. Who are you?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm
Meth.
Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the
Oh
town.
my god, his voice does not match his body. Or like what he looks like. I'd never
do you have
expect
for
that
sale?
voice.
What can I help you?
It's like looking at The Rock and expecting Minnie Mouse's voice to come out. I have 972 coins? Dude, you can find these on the floor wherever you go. I'm selling that. Wait. I think there's transmog in this game, actually.
I hope to see you again sometime.
I might keep that.
Revelio.
I was only going to sell it because it's
After what
OP.
Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Ooh, let me ask you a question. So let's go to Nearly Headless Nick.